Dang, that's what I'm talking about. Give up.
They're playing basketball.
All around the world. To the beach, y'all. Let's go. All around the world. Y'all know this is so that.
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Starting five: Garnett, 15 All-Star games. Pierce, 10 All-Star games. Johnson, 6 All-Star games. Williams, 3. Karolinko, 1. Lopez, last year, 1.
All right, now, you're way better place.
Now basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. I keep it so fresh on the microphone. I like no interruption when the game is on. I like slam dunk to take me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go. And it's basketball. Bow wow, let's go.
All around the world.
Lopez, you see Brooke really working on his interior defense. Early offense, Garnett, book it.
We're here to get another ring. So the reason we came to Brooklyn.
Kevin, when you look at the team,
The only reason we came. So I guess I got another monkey on my back, I guess, eh? But it's good to be here. Seriously, it's good to be here in Brooklyn. Everybody's excited. People walking by on expressing them their excitement. So yeah, it's good.
Kevin, what about the level of talent? There's a lot of players, a lot of guys who can do a lot with the basketball in their hands. What do you think it will take to have the cohesiveness to become a winning team?
I think obviously being around each other. We're going to need repetition in practice. That's what training camp is for. Trying to build this chemistry, trying to bring it all together. Guys need to understand each other's games and whatnot. But for the most part, everybody's excited. Everybody's happy to be here. Training camp is not always the loudest moments, but we're here and we're excited, ready to work. It's a great one for me.
Jason said he talked to you about not playing back-to-backs. How did that conversation go?
It didn't go too well. Being honest. But I understand what he's saying. He's trying to obviously, make sure I'm durable and make sure that I can get to an 82-game season. So I'm totally understanding of what it is. He's not coming to me personally or as a man or anything like that. He's looking to better me. So I'm try to be receptive to that.
You said it was kind of turning into kind of a wait-and-see approach now. Is that fair to say?
That's very fair to say. I just don't want to be told anything. I hope that I've earned the right to have an opinion on something that I'm doing. But I think more importantly, seriously, chemistry standpoints, I think it's important, for me to, obviously be out with everybody, and I think it'll speed the chemistry process up a little quicker, I think.
Kevin Garnett out front. Hands off for Pierce. The familiarity between those two, and a jump shot goes for Paul here.
Paul, you've been in the league for a while now. What's it going to be like to have a guy like Jason Kidd, who you played against, now as your head coach?
Well, it's going to be fun. I think what Jason's brought to the game over his time, everybody understands he's been one of the greatest players, has one of the best IQs that we've ever seen as a basketball player. He's well respected around the league. It's going to be fun. I grew up watching Jason Kidd since I was a kid. He played in Oakland, and I've been a big fan of his. And I think the NBA needs more great basketball minds like his patrolling the side.
Do you think this team has championship timber? Do you think it's got what it takes?
I think all the ingredients are in the locker room. I think you have youth, we have good size, we have the veterans, we have experience, the know-how. So I think all the ingredients that you need we have depth. I think all the things that you need for a championship caliber team are in the locker room. It's just about how we come together, how we sacrifice and do the necessary things we need to do to make this an elite ball club.
He's a good teammate to have. He's going to push you. He's going to make you bring your all. You definitely got your back no matter what on the court. That's good to have on the team.
Just one day out of life.
Here's Black, just a big slide delivery, doesn't go.
It would be,
Hero Bledsoe knocks it free.
so
The cut by
nice.
Taylor.
Everybody spread the word.
Taylor, the dribble drive and kick.
We're gonna have a celebration.
Oh, that is 50 out right here.
Being freshman, there's like a lot of different stuff with kids basketball, school basketball.
Sorry, folks, couldn't get close enough for good audio.
One day to come together to release.
For us, it's how we come to work every day. Are we going to be consistent? And do we trust in the system that Jason Kidd has laid out for us? I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Jason, is it possible for three guys in the same team to fight for the Sixth Man of the Year award?
It's perfect. It's perfect. I mean, it gives you a healthy competitiveness, and you never know. Maybe you got two off the same team. It's never been done before. Maybe it happens this year. I just think there's several arenas around the league, Barclays being one of them, that when you're on the court, it's like you're on center stage. It's like everybody's watching you. And so how can you not come out and with high energy and want to perform on the stage like that?
All of those happy days.
The runner doesn't go.
Put your troubles down.
Acceleration. Livingston down.
It's time to celebrate.
These guys are Hall of Famers. I think Paul brings more of a chip on his shoulder with just kind of his confidence, his swagger, and I think that kind of rubs off on other guys. I mean, his body of work is unparalleled as well.
We need a holiday. We took a holiday.
Johnson on the wing. Open look.
Some time to celebrate.
That's a foreign facial, folks.
Making 3-point shots. The miss, the timing, catching with one hand.
I'm going to say it again. My goal is to play in the Nets, and that was my goal from the beginning. And I decided to come here because I decided, not because, of money or whatever. I just decided to come play here because this team has a big potential. This team has the great players. This team has people who invest and try to do the best. They have the best team to win something.
Blatch comes up short, rebound Evans with three defenders in his face. Evans comes away with it, still working. Evans again, and that's Reggie Evans in a nutshell. Ball got to Blatch, and that left Anderson open. A pump fake, and the jumper goes for Allen.
Talk about playing with Brook.
With Brook? Yeah. Brook is actually Brook is very smart. You know what I mean? He has a lot of skill. Yeah, we want to, who's the best team in New York? So we're going to find out.
This year I'm going to try to learn every day from them, and to just get better.
What about the opportunity, Mason, to learn from a big like KG? Have you thought about that, relishing the opportunity?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a great person to have as a mentor to watch in the locker room and practice and off the court and see how he prepares for the games. I mean, I've been watching him on the court since I was a little kid, so that I've already watched and seen, but to see him behind the scenes is going to be very beneficial to me and how I want to pattern my career and just his habits and how he takes care of himself.
You said you've been watching him since he was a little kid. What did you admire so much about his game from that?
He just plays with such intensity. He brings it every night. That people will say that about a lot of players, but he really does it.
Mason, where'd everybody go, man?
I don't know. I guess I gave good answers.
It's going to be a fun season from top to bottom. This team is good.